What's up, dorks? Stupid Idiot Gaming. I'm the stupid idiot. You're the viewer, Stanley Parable. Let's play. I've had friends mention this game a couple times. I think I saw clips of some other YouTubers playing it. Seems like a kind of meta game. So we'll see what it's about.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Alright.
Stanley worked for a company in a big
427, that's important.
Employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Hey, just like me.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what Employee 427 did every day, of every month, of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I'm in the void.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up.
Is there subtitles? Yeah. Subtitles. Alright. For Ukraine. Never mind.
From his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, I thought I just pressed. That's fine. Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I can't find a trace of my coworkers. I need to find these dudes.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Oh. You know, this whole finding my coworkers thing.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling
It reminds me.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
It reminds me of... Oh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
As a kid,
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked
me and my
upstairs to his
cousins
boss's office.
would play a game. Well, it was basically our version of hide and seek, but we called it hide and hurt. The idea was that everyone except one person was the seeker. So
Standing
you'd
in the
have
manager's office,
one
Stanley
goon.
was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Oh, nice office.
Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
So the dude would hide,
By simply pushing
and
random buttons
all
on
of
the
us
keypad,
would
Stanley happened to input the correct code by
search
sheer
for
luck.
them.
Amazing.
And
He stepped
as
into
the
the
name
newly
hide and hurt
opened
implies,
passageway.
whenever we'd find them, we would ground pound them, just start wailing on the fool and it's real fun because the whole time you're hunting, you're making dog sounds, right? Like, so if you're hiding, all you hear is, you're sitting there underneath the basket in the laundry room, and you just hear barking slowly coming closer and closer until you get found and just kicked and punched and oh man, hide and hurt.
This question would not go unanswered.
Yeah. Alright, where are we? We are in the bowels of Dingo
Stanley walked
Incorporated.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh. Do I?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Mind control station. Hello? Lights, camera.
The lights
Me.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped on, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an
This is what the
employee.
Matrix was about.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had
It
Stanley really
isn't.
been
This is a
under
video
someone's
game.
Control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh my god, Stanley's just like me, for real, for real.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yeah, stick to the man.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah, down with the establishment. Kill. Blood. Blood for the blood god. Is there instructions for this? Kill it. Hello?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
God, this door opening, like, I've been conditioned by all the past games to think that I'm not gonna get out of this place. Like, something's just gonna grab me and toss me over the ledge.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
True.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, It will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
This is it? Well, that was it.